Okay, so, I'm not trying to impress anyone. Okay, so, forgiveness. I feel like it fluctuates. There are some days where I feel incredibly happy with not a care in the world, and I don't care at all what happened before this moment in time. Like, I'm feeling good. There are other times where it's the opposite, where I feel like I'm just suffering through all this trauma and it's creating all these blocks. How am I going to accomplish anything if I keep getting triggered, stuck in a loop of triggers? And maybe catching a glimpse of the people who have hurt me, and they're doing fine, they're happy, they keep going on with their lives, and I'm not. How do you forgive in those moments? Because that was me for the past few days. How do I make it through? I'm going to explain a bit of how I've been affected from abuse that I've been through in my life. I've been through narcissistic, psychopathic abuse, mental, emotional, physical. I have sexual trauma. I just felt overall psychologically done, damaged. I felt I was stripped away from my whole being. Like, it felt like death. It felt like I was killed, pretty much. And so coming out of that, it's been tough. This is stuff that I go through even till this day, and it really hasn't been that long for me. Connecting and intimacy. It's really hard to form connections with other people. There are times where I have conversations with people and I will walk away crying, and I don't know why. Maybe like the tiniest thing will trigger me off and I'll just start bursting into tears. You know, as soon as I turn my head, they're flowing. It's hard to form connections that last over a day or two. Once I feel like I'm getting too close to someone, maybe I start feeling uncomfortable, and then I'm gone. When people get to like lovey-dovey, or I kind of feel like they want something having to do with relationships, I'm like, no. And I was always a hopeless romantic like my whole life, and I don't know, yeah, the thought of it kind of makes me vomit, which is kind of really funny now. And I'm fine with that. I mean, maybe. I'm accepting it, you know? Maybe through time. Yeah, connections are really hard, you know? I guess I went through a string of events in my life and situations that happened in a row, back to back, at the same time, that have been really challenging to my ability to trust others. I felt like every time I even tried to move on from these things, another twist or turn would happen. So basically, it's been scary to get attached to anything, any person, place, or thing. When I think of where I want to be, I think of Superman, when he is up there in the sky, floating between the stars in the quiet of the universe, and that is where I dream to be some days, honestly. And yeah, in the past few days, that's exactly what I was dreaming of. I want to be there, up there, just like Superman. And yeah, a lot of stuff is really hard, to be honest. I really didn't know how I was going to go on, and this is honestly me going on with my life, is by opening up about it, because that's all I can really do now. I think one amazing thing that came out of a lot of the abuse is that when you are so like repressed from every part of your being, it's not that I lost any part of myself, it's that it was also buried down deep. Just as soon as I got out, it's like, okay, now I get to be free and expose myself, and anytime I can't be myself, that's when I would start getting triggered. So it's like, wow, like, thank you for opening me up, thank you for opening up this door for me. So I guess that's a way to forgive, by thanking, because I don't know, I think that's a really beautiful thing that came out of it all, and I just have to continue to be on this path to just be open, you know? I did everything that I didn't want to do in life. I was strayed so far away from my whole being. Now I get to be me. Still going through certain triggers every now and then, but, you know, I thank these experiences and I thank these challenges because I get to recognize my strengths. And so I guess thinking about everything that I've been through, wow, like, you have it so easy, you hurt me and you still get away with it and you get to do all these things and enjoy your life. Well, I'm enjoying life too. I'm the strong, I'm strong and I'm healing. And I don't know, I just appreciate life for what it is. And I even, I thank everyone in my life for good and for bad. And I have to go on all these long walks to kind of get to this state of mind. But I end up thanking literally every single person that I've ever met in life and every single experience. Beautiful moments, sad moments, awful moments. And yeah, it's my life journey, it's my life experience, and I love it all, and I love being here, and I love being able to breathe, I love being able to walk, to, just, I don't know, I keep going on, but forgiveness. It's easy some days, harder other days. But I don't know, just being here, appreciating life, and